Good evening, viewer. You're most welcome to the Nilecast on Westnile Television, where we give you the daily news bulletins of the day, every day from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. My name is Okumuringa Christine. Before we dive into any of the stories, let's first have a look at the news making headlines. In the headlines tonight, Mwetu Aya and Amua Abesu Road links commissioned in Moyo District. President Museveni seeks forgiveness from the Cholisa region on behalf of the NRM government. And border riders accuse leaders over delay to construct Namthing Bridge. This and more in the Nilecast News Bulletin. In the headlines tonight. Good evening, viewer, again, and you're most welcome to the Nilecast on Westnile Television. Now let us dive into some of the stories of the evening. The State Minister for Northern Uganda, Honorable Kwiuchwin Grace Freedom, on the 5th of September 2023, commissioned the Mwetu Aya and Amua Anabesu Road links in Mwetu Sub-County, Moyo District, in an event that brought together several dignitaries across the country and beyond to witness and share with the community members of Mwetu and Moyo District at large. Okumu Dominic has more.
The State Minister for Northern Uganda, Honorable Kwiuchwin Grace Freedom, yesterday commissioned the Mwetu Aya and Amua Abesu Road links in Mwetu Sub-County, Moyo District.
Commission Mwetu Aya Road for the benefit of the people of Moyo District, for God and my country.
The commissioning exercise brought in several dignitaries across the country and beyond to witness and share with the community members of Mwetu and Moyo District at large. Mr. Vuchiri Geoffrey, the Deputy Chief Administrative Officer, Moyo, lauded United Nations Capital Development Fund for the enormous contribution to Moyo District local government.
We also got support in improving our local revenue in terms of IRA, that is the Integrated Revenue Management System, which made us to raise 90% of our local revenue for the last 2 years when we were introduced. We used to only absorb 30% of our local revenue when we were collecting. This is because there was no system which helped us in registration, identification, and also collection. Now this time, the business people deposit money direct to their account, and we thank UNSDF very much for that component, and we thank also the Ministry of Local Government for supporting in that area.
Honorable Anyama Williams, the Chairman Local Council 5 Moyo, pledged the district support in maintaining the roads so as to improve the lives of the people in the district.
As a district, we want to pledge our total commitment to ensure routine maintenance and improvement of the roads that are being rehabilitated. It is our responsibility as a district. We have a functional roads committee. We have technical staff in the works department with the roads equipment for mechanized maintenance. Annually, we recruit road gangs who conduct regular manual road maintenance. Therefore, I assure all of you, we shall take full responsibility for sustainability and maintenance of these roads.
Honorable Tomaza, the area member of parliament for West Moyo, said the opening of the road links brings services closer to the community members, which used to be a problem in the past due to the bad status of the roads.
The road was unmontable, as I said before. Now with the intervention of implementing partners and DINU, we can now have marketing, we can have health services, education, agricultural development in areas like cattle rearing, goat rearing, poultry farming. The traffic flow has now increased. People have established shops and kiosks along the roads, and as said before, there has now reduced maternal infant mortality rate. It has provided temporary employment opportunity for the youth who are out of school as casual site workers. It has led to poverty eradication and improved livelihoods.
Mr. Dimitri Pozidev, the United Nations Capital Development Fund Global Advisor for Local Government Finance, Head of Country Office in Uganda, pledged their commitment in developing Moyo District and the country as a whole.
So as we celebrate the success of this program today, we also celebrate your success. We also celebrate your contributions to this program, and without those contributions, without your commitment, it couldn't have been implemented. A big thank you once again to all of you. As the UN Capital Development Fund, together with our partners from the European Union, from the government, from other parts of the UN system, we remain committed to facilitating the development of Uganda and facilitating the future development of Moyo.
Honorable Kyochwing Grace Freedom, the State Minister for Northern Uganda, who doubled as the chief guest, implored the people of Moyo to take proper care of the road links for the development of the district.
Challenges during the construction of this road. But also this is now over. We have to see, we have to look at new opportunities. We are an agricultural economy, so let this road not just be a decoration. So Moyo District, nobody should play with this road. We have to own it, we have to maintain it, we have to really cherish the future of Moyo District because of this road.
The Meto Aya and Amua Beso road links, which measures approximately 4 kilometers, link the people of Meto and Oche sub-counties and the neighboring South Sudan, have previously been impassable due to the bad terrain of the area, which is mountainous, hence cutting off the people of Aya and Abeso from getting access to social services in the district. It took the intervention of the government of Uganda through the Development Initiative for Northern Uganda program DINU to rehabilitate the road with funding from the European Union through the United Nations Capital Development Fund. I'm Dominic Antonio Kumu for Westnile TV, Nilecast.
The President of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has asked the people of Acholi sub-region to forgive him and the National Resistance Movement government for the mistaken failure they have done to the Acholi land in the last 30 years. The President was addressing thousands of Christians who congregated at Kahunda Ground in Gulu City. Stephen Okello from Gulu reports.
While speaking to born-again Christians who have congregated at Kahunda Ground in Gulu City, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni asked the Acholi people to forgive him together with the NILE government for all the mistake and failure they have erred during the war between the Lord Resistance Army and Uganda government in Acholi sub-region.
As the top leaders of the movement, we are here to take full responsibility of all the mistakes which were made at various levels. Forgive our failures and the failures and the mistakes made by leaders we entrusted with the various responsibilities to work for this sub-region. Forgive us, we pray. We are here to acknowledge those mistakes as our own, but also the weakness and the stubbornness of the people themselves who either deliberately or unknowingly failed or neglected to embrace government programs.
Museveni, who was asking God to intervene and facilitate the general reconciliation between Uganda government, Acholi people, and Ugandan at large.
May there be genuine reconciliation between us and these your people. Command us into their hearts again. Lord, complete the process of forgiveness, healing, and restoration that you yourself started, both in the hearts of your people and in the whole land. Lord, expedite that healing process and total restoration of your people in this sub-region.
The President's message came days after Pentecostal church bishops, general overseer of Pentecostal churches in Uganda, security officers, and political leaders who have congregated during Light Up Acholi Land Gospel Missions cried out for God's forgiveness to one another.
Forgive us. The people mighty forgive us. We repent. May we find peace and rest. We are still find peace and rest from this day You can divide land in Uganda. You can marry our children. We can enjoy life together and become like United States of America. United States of America became a nation out of different factions. So we declare Uganda a united nation in the name of the Lord.
All these great men of God was praying for God interventions to come and reconcile all the tribes and regions in Uganda.
Here, the people of Great Acholi land. First of all, forgive us. I am Mnyankole. And it so happens that the president in office is a Mnyankole. Forgive us for what has happened in the 40 years close. What has happened under the hands of our president, where his people have misrepresented him, where starting with stealing the money.
As this great man of God was praying for God interventions to come and reconcile all the tribes and regions in Uganda, many went on tears as they remember their past.
Lord God Father, we pray and repent for actual people. Forgive us on behalf of my generals, on behalf of the commanding chief, on behalf of all the generals of UPDF and the leaders in the police force. Forgive us, my Redeemer. Forgive us whenever we went wrong. We are here fighting for peace. For all these years, Lord God Father, but time came, you ended the war. You ended the war. So many people were killed. Innocent people were killed. Children were raped. Many people were abducted. Young people were abducted. Lord God Father.
Pastor Patient, who is also the daughter of President Museveni, called men of God from Acholi and the rest of Uganda to come and spiritually unite Ugandans.
Just like the spirit that was behind Hitler that caused so much death and destruction, as long as the church did not lock that door, the spirit of death reigned. Because from the 1960s all the way even until the 1980s, the nation was locked in this struggle, in this battle.
President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni joined his daughter during a 4-day gospel mission in Gulu City, which was organized by the Covenant Nation Church under her leadership, to pray for peace and unity in the land. Stephen Okello for Westnile Television, Nilecast.
And more in our stories. Border riders and pedestrians using Pagisi-Nebi Road have accused leaders of both Nebi District and Zombo District for abandoning the bridge that connects the two districts after the floods washed away the bridge in 2021. Alfred Jawoko has more.
Border riders and other pedestrians using Pagisi-Nebi Road have accused leaders of both Nebi and Zombo District for abandoning the bridge which connects the two districts after floods washed away the bridge in 2021. During a survey conducted by this reporter on Tuesday morning at the bridge, Francis Oketwengu, a border rider from Paidam, said the bridge has become a death trap for both riders and pedestrians. He blames the leadership of both Nebi and Zombo district for not taking actions to reconstruct the bridge since 2022. According to Oketwengu, last week, one person survived death when he rammed into the bridge unknowingly.
Matiu kungudu eni sawa sheke, but chakre mangudu eni ma bridge eno tor kode. Idui mira parashel ni oro mukado. Kawinya oro do kauna rio. Inyang pe ni ajorotela mua gibe parango. Ikom bridge ma eno chakre me tor. Ngati moko ma chopo dieng de pe ko me. Dong ele matek yuwa. Inwango eni tiek dio ma community wetiu kude. Dong ebedu ni le matek nango mako jorotela onen lembe ni matek magwe ni loyo lembe moko shi. Ikome be konyo danda. Aya edwo gulembe do ku shiek nango ni dano mo mapol mabedo kadi wi got eno gide edwa ko lembe dok gi yot dong wakwayo ni agamende okenen gitimo lembe moko kokoro machopo konyo wai kom bridge ma eno.
Meanwhile, Faith Atimango, a resident of Namthin, where the bridge is located, says after the bridge was destroyed by heavy floods, the leadership of both districts have paid deaf ears to their cry. Atimango further revealed that some of our village members used a temporary wood to help people cross the bridge.
Gibe che kunu wango accident gibinu kinyango ngoni yanyo bridge to ripapa ngati podu nango jishika luongo jirani ubinu konyo ngati wango accident ngati ubinu kupiti kigadi wegite ripapa ngati podu longo dongo government joro tela dongo wiunika kani ga wunda ko ora shiel tinyo kumutimire depe ubinu neno wi bridge nena shi oloko dok neno wi bridge nena shi oloko dok cheng jome zombu wecha tera ni ango gibi yobu a bridge du mira bero kado mon du mira bungwen juro tela e wi unika kani wabe metu bridge nwaju tadi pini kometi bridge nwami community mawati yuko de.
In response, Nebi District Chairperson Emmanuel Urumbi apologized for the delay to reconstruct the bridge, noting that the other part, which was washed away by floods, was for Zombo District to construct runways for water, but nothing was done. He added that they allocated over 270 million shillings for the construction of the bridge, as the work will commence in early October this year.
I want to begin by apologizing to our people that we have not given exhaustive information, especially detailed information about the breakdown of the bridge. And this all started when we had, the money we had was 97.5 million, but we felt we should put something that will connect us with the Paida or Zombo district. And we took this risk and the initiative. We have done this under NUSAF and connecting the municipality with the Zombo district. But the challenge came in when we worked on this part very well. We did stone pitching on the side of Nebi. Then we agreed with the Zombo that they will handle the remaining the other remaining side. But also we did stone pitching, but there should have been some hardcore put in the place, and they had assured us that they had enough hardcore on the other side. They'll mobilize community to put. Then we also handle it. But when rain came heavily and then swept off, and then caused a very big gully on the other side of Zombo, because they took long to do that or to implement that. But the assurance, or the greatest hope I have right now, we sat together with the chairman Zombo, my friend and colleague James Oruna Oyulu. We sat with him and we said, how do we fix this now? And by good luck, we went and lobbied a project called Local, and Local will be serving only 4 districts in the entire country. That is Zombo, Nebi, Nwoya, and Kasese. And they are looking at disaster-prone districts and also the challenges the district are going in relation to Namthin Bridge. So for now, as we talk, we discussed with him, and when the money came, so Zombo side has put already 218 million in order to fix that, and we'll also work on the road up to that side of the Pagisi. So they are going to work on the entire trench. But on this side of Nebi Central, Nebi Municipality and Nebi District, the road is okay and is in good shape. So what was causing problem on traffic is only the other side of Zombo, which we have already fixed. And I want to give them assurance that this will not take long. Latest by October, the implementation will have begun.
For decades, Namthin Bridge has been helping pedestrians and motorists to cross Zombo district. But with the current nature of the bridge, many motorists prefer Paida Goli to Nebi district. Alfred Jawok, Westnile TV, Nilecast.
And more in our stories. A Choli parliamentary group threatened to storm out of parliament if the government failed to come up with its clear position on the current situation in the contested upper land. This comes after a fresh attack by suspected groups of youths with bows and arrows attacked in the area, leaving 4 dead, 8 critically injured, 6 missing, according to the statement presented to the press by the chairman, a Choli parliamentary group. Stephen Okello from Gulu has more.
Expressing bitterly while addressing press at Tax Art Center in Gulu City, the Acholi parliamentary group anonymously expressed that they will move out of parliament if government did not come out and bring to book those who are continuously attacking the Acholi community living in the contested Upper land.
We as members of parliament in Acholi sub-region will walk out of parliament of Uganda in 2 weeks' time if no security of our people is taken seriously by the government, and we will come with our people of Apa, Agago, and Kitgum and Lamore, where our people of these areas are being attacked every day, and we are losing the lives of our people under the watch of our own government.
Betty Aol Ochan, woman member of parliament for Gulu City, questioned why the authority in Adjumani was allegedly hesitating to deliver the 4 bodies which was in their custody instead of bringing to book those who killed them.
Why should they be killing our people all the time? Right from 2012 to date, the people of our part have not rested. Some of us feel that if only all of us could get guns, we would go with guns and fight. Because enough is enough.
While showing to the media personnel some of the images taken from the scene in Apa, the woman member of parliament for Gulu district, Sharon Balmoy, expressed her dismay to the government for failing to protect the people of Apa.
I think enough is enough. We need to take a step. I would suggest as a Acholi parliamentary group, let us boycott parliament. Let's move out of parliament if the government cannot address these issues of our people being murdered like chicken. Let's boycott parliament until our cry has been heard.
Others says, with all the security personnel in Uganda, government should ensure maximum protection of the people in Apa and restore peace and security in the place.
We have the army, we have the police. How do 100 people come in the middle of a forest preparing to go and attack a village, and the security agencies are formed and they don't take action? Is that not deliberate? Who is mobilizing them? If the Judicial Commission of Inquiry has been established, why is it still continuing? We want to hear a statement issued by the Commission.
The Beta Member of Parliament also demand to hear from their counterpart in Westnile Parliamentary Group.
And we also demand for a statement from Adjumani district. We demand to meet, and also we want the statement from Westnile Parliamentary Group immediately on what has happened when the leaders are there in Westnile. The district leadership are there, the members of parliaments are there. What exactly traditional leaders are there? What exactly is happening?
Members of Acholi parliamentary group are also asking government to give 10 million shilling as compensation to the aggrieved family and take over the hospital bills of those who are nursing home in the hospital, among other demands. Stephen Okello for Westnile Television, Nilecast.
And more in our stories. Parliament has directed the Minister of Security, Defense and one of Internal Affairs to come and explain to the country on the state of the nation's security in the wake of improvised explosive devices, bombs and the terror alert. This comes after the members demanded to know the security measures put in place to curb the insecurity. In a parliamentary sitting today, legislators expressed concern over the current wave of insecurity caused by the improvised bombs that has caused fear in the public. This prompted the Speaker of Parliament to direct the Ministers of Security, Defense and Internal Affairs respectively to explain to the Parliament on the 7th of September 2023 the guidelines put in place to secure Ugandans and their property in the intention of those trying to jeopardize security.
viewers, my name is Oraku Benson Pastore. This is the NILE Sports News. In one of the stories we have got for you today, Paida United Football Club have already confirmed a new coach ahead of the new season of the Westnile Regional League. The name of the coach is, of course, Abraham Nego Ogusi. In executive members meeting that was held over the weekend at Jerusalem Guest House in Paida Town Council, the chief executive officer for the club, that's Jimmy Doxen, confirms his appointment to see that the club goes into the second tier of Ugandan football, that's Statens FIFA Big League, the other coming season. Jawok Alfred files more.
Paida United Sports Club has officially unveiled their coaches ahead of 2023-2024 West Nile Regional League.
Our coaches, the head of coach is Nega Abraham. So you are most welcome to Paida United Sports Club. Edward, you are most welcome to Paida United Sports Club.
During an executive members meeting over the weekend at New Jerusalem Guest House, Paida Town Council, Jimmy Doxen, the club's chief executive officer, said Paida United Sports Club has signed Abraham Nega Ogosim to help the club to reach big league next season.
Genchalo club, what are your season ma India? My technical team what is Sept, Chalutin Mawaluong Weni wabe unveiling you coaches moi. My head coach tie Nega Abraham, then assistant parent tie Rotomeo Edward ma eni gibite season ma eni. Then le mukende ma beka mitaketi tie nya jurutugu. Waro jurutugu makati kirare madongo tie system mbe kora approval ulibang fufa. Makasaba ne woro ma approval ne temere wabilu wo mkelu ve kado maganga timangonde wa unveiling jurutugu achela chel mukara chel matima wabeka timu ma eni. Then amita new pioneer season ma endie ete season ma wayo burapere magwei ma watie kudanyim ma kwa chida ngone big league ente target mu season meni season mukado wa bedu debutant wa monda wa testing league ne wagama nyangi ye maleng but season ma amita mi wa assurance ne target mwatie nchedo kani big league.
Doxen is optimistic that with the coming of a senior coach, the club will have hope in him. In the meantime, Robert Urombi, technical director by the sports club, confirmed that the head coach will be assisted by Edward Rotomeo.
Paida United was formed as a sports club, meaning this club was formed not to participate in football alone, but to participate in other sporting activities like the volleyball, athletics, tennis, and also women football, plus all other sports events. 2022 we qualified for regional league. We never only qualified for regional league, we also emerged as champion of West Nile zonal league of 2022. So meaning in 2023 it was our first year of participating in the regional league. One good thing, or what we give glory to God, is in our first year of participating in regional league, we took 4th position, which means we were not relegated. Our team Paida United did well, and at least we participated and we took 4th division.
Abraham Nega Ogosi, the new coach of Paida United Sports Club, assured the club that he will deliver his talents in training the players to achieve their targets.
Mi iratishi miti yuko club eni miti ire karawe kwa tushi target mwa ubo wacho ni amako wangini washidi big league ni lubre ene tie wangira chelo ngomi ponjo Paida United chalo club atime urelifu ario kupira ario stroke 19 apara bongwen but binu pa corona uketu target mwa achieving go entamita wad ni luak ni wangini chala duogu anyonga Nega ni akeni abinu mititish etish ka jotime ken jongo watime ku management kakarashelo kujuru tugubarakara shelo one will be achieving target mwaka karachelo chalo team.
Abraham has been from Nebi Central Sports Club since 2019 to 2020. Paida United Sports Club was established in 2017 and it progressed from 5th Division League to Westnile Regional League in 2020, where initially they were in 4th Division. Alfred Jawok, Westnile TV, Nilecast.
Paida United is a team that is based in Zombo district, and they have been playing in the Westnile Regional League, and they will continue to play in Westnile Regional until they earn promotion to the Star Times FIFA Big League, and they have appointed the coach to help them to see that they proceed to the next level of Ugandan football. Away from that story, in more of the stories, the 2023/2024 fixtures for the Star Times FIFA Big League have officially been released. 4 clubs were promoted ahead of the new season of the Star Times FIFA Big League. These include Mbale Heroes, that comes from Mbale City. We have got Tigezi Homeboys. There is Chiinda Boys, not forgetting about Young Elephant, that comes from Northern Region. Now taking a look at the day 1 of the fixtures, Ondoparaka Football Club will open their campaign with an away fixture up against Blacks Power. These two sides were relegated from the Star Times Uganda Premier League last season. Meanwhile, Calvary, a team that's based in Westnile and also from Yume District, will open the campaign with a home fixture at Midigo Primary Playground with a game up against Tigezi Homeboys, another newly promoted side. Meanwhile, for Bama FC, they will kickstart the season with a home fixture up against Jinza North United. For Ndeze University, they will be sitting at home in the first game as they take on Karo Karunji. Meanwhile, another newly promoted side, Young Elephants, will have a trip away to Police at Kavumba Recreational Center in their open day of the season. And in Mbale City, the day shall open with a derby as Kataka FC will open the campaign with a home game up against Mbale Heroes, and this game will be at Mbale Municipal Center. And lastly, Chetume will be sitting at home as they take on Chiinda Boys. Away from that story, this time we are taking our trip to what is happening internationally, and we first take a look at what is happening at Spain Women National Camp. And the story I can confirm to you at this particular moment is they have already sacked their manager, that's George Velda. This is a coach who started working with the Spain women national team way back in 2015 and up to 2023, where he has guided them to win the first ever FIFA World Cup gong. And this has come because of the scandal between Jenny Hermoso and the president of Spain FA, that's Luis Sobelas. And as I talk right now, the police, they are investigating the story. Finalizing today's sports news at Nilecast with what is happening in the world of transfers, as Kasper Schmeichel has already completed his move to Anderlecht. Previously, in fact, last season he was playing for Nice FC, a team that is playing in French Ligue 1. He has also played for a number of clubs, and this is a goalkeeper who started his career at Manchester United before moving to clubs like Notts County. He also had times with Leeds, and he had a successful season with Leicester City, and he was part of the squad that won the 2015-16 English Premier League title with the Foxes, and he is someone who comes from Denmark. With that, I call an end to today's edition of Nilecast Sports News. My name is Oraku Benson Pastore. Keep on watching Westnile TV, and we'll link up again tomorrow, and we still have got interesting programs coming on your way.
Thank you, Rako Benson Pastore, for that sports news and the sports highlight. And with that, we are welcome to the end of the Nilecast on Westnile Television. Thank you for being with us from the beginning of the Nilecast to the end of the Nilecast only on Westnile Television. Please stay tuned to the rest of the subsequent programs that may follow. My name is Okumringa Christine. Have a good evening.